kind of advice or guidance you want to give to the students when it comes to applying for a student visa?
Student visa is something you rarely get do-overs. So do your own research, right? So I would advise every student to go through the eligibility criteria of each country's visa, and the criteria varies from country to country.
Right.
They should go through that in detail, understand what it is. Next is documents. Right? Understand what documents the visa process requires. Take out every document, make sure it's in the right order, make sure they're legitimate, because the embassies will check. You'll have to fill a form, right, invariably, and you need to be careful in filling that form, because there should be no silly errors, spelling mistakes, nothing that you, again, as I said, you don't get do-overs.
Right.
Make sure that you get it right. Get it reviewed by someone, by a friend, by a relative, by a consultant if you're using them.
Or they practice it also by doing it once or twice to ensure that everything is right.
Yeah, very good point, right? Take a printout of the form, fill it, and make sure that you get it right, get it reviewed, and then submit the final copy. Finances, right? Generally, each country's consulate wants to make sure that you, the student, can support yourself financially, both from a tuition fee perspective as well as a living expense perspective. At a high level, students need to appreciate that this country wants to make sure that you can support yourself and not become a burden to that country's economy.
Correct.
Rather, be an asset to that country's
Correct.
economy, which is why they are welcoming you.
Absolutely.
And to be able to do that, you need to be able to support yourself, which can either come from scholarships, self-funding, and of course, education loans.
Right.
A combination of all of that, again, documents attesting to your having secured those sources of funds will be crucial in the embassy official, the consulate official being happy that you are able to support yourself. Once all of these are in order, a lot of countries will take a visa interview, and what they're trying to see is, hey, are you the person that the documents are representing?
Right.
Are you confident enough? Right? For instance, will you most likely survive and prosper once you go to the country? And are there any red flags? So generally, most of the student visa paths, they are designed to be temporary residence or temporary visitor kind of visa paths, which also have a work visa route further. So the answers that you give need to be on those lines, that you're going there for education. You want to have a plan. You want to show roots to India. These are some key pieces of advice that I would offer. And as in the case of any interview, any test, prepare. When you practice for your visa interview as a student, practice how to give a very good impression of yourself. But something as simple as, setting the right posture, following the right etiquettes, greeting the interviewing officer properly, saying thank you, saying bye. I think these are things that one should practice in their daily life, and therefore it will come naturally on the day of the interview.
Right.